Social media is the only place where you can waste hours of your life and still feel like you did nothing wrong. You open your phone for a break and somehow leave feeling tired, behind, and slightly disappointed in yourself, even though you didn't do anything at all. One minute, you're just checking notifications. The next, you're watching someone your age live the life you thought you'd have by now. And without realizing it, you start questioning your own progress, your own choices, your own worth. And the crazy part is, you don't feel trapped. You feel entertained. You feel connected. You even feel inspired sometimes. But if you're being honest, most days you close the app feeling worse than when you opened it, more distracted, more anxious, more aware of what you don't have. That's not accidental, that's design. Social media doesn't steal your time aggressively, it takes it quietly, in minutes you don't notice, until one day you realize you've been watching life instead of living it. And today, I want to show you why social media isn't just a distraction, it's a psychological trap, and how it slowly keeps you stuck without you ever realizing it. Today, I want to break down why social media is one of the most powerful psychological traps ever created. Not because it's evil, not because it's out to destroy you, but because it's designed to keep you exactly where you are. This isn't a delete everything video, and it's not an anti-technology rant. This is about awareness, because you can't escape a trap you don't even realize you're standing in. Social media promised us three things: connection, opportunity, freedom. And technically it delivered. You can talk to anyone in the world, you can build an audience from your bedroom, you can learn, earn, and create without permission. But somewhere along the way, something flipped. The same tool that was supposed to empower us slowly started to consume us. And most people don't notice it happening, because the trap isn't aggressive, it's subtle, it's comfortable. It blends into your daily routine so well that you stop questioning it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how social media slowly rewires your brain, why it makes you feel busy but unproductive, why comparison is unavoidable on these platforms, how it quietly damages focus, identity, and self-worth, and most importantly, how to use social media without letting it use you. By the end of this video, you won't scroll the same way again. Social media sells itself as connection. Stay connected, never miss out, see what your friends are doing. But let's be honest, we've never been more connected and never felt more alone. You can have thousands of followers and still feel invisible. You can have hundreds of likes and still feel unloved. Because most online interaction isn't real connection, it's performative proximity. You're not talking to people, you're performing for them. Posting slowly becomes a silent negotiation in your head. Will this get likes? Is this impressive enough? Does this version of me deserve attention? And without realizing it, your sense of value starts attaching itself to numbers, views, likes, shares, followers. The trap here is subtle. You feel social without being socially fulfilled. You feel seen without being truly known, and your brain doesn't recognize the difference at first. All it knows is that attention feels good. Social media is not neutral, it's engineered. Every swipe, every notification, every vibration, every red dot is intentional. These platforms are built around dopamine. Dopamine isn't happiness. Dopamine is anticipation. It's the chemical that tells your brain something good might happen if you keep going. That's why you refresh. That's why you scroll. That's why you say, just one more video, and then do it again. And here's where it gets dangerous. The more dopamine you get from scrolling, the less pleasure you get from real life. Normal things start to feel boring. Conversations feel slow. Work feels exhausting. Silence feels uncomfortable. Progress feels too gradual. Because real life doesn't deliver dopamine at the speed of an algorithm. Success takes time. Growth takes effort. Meaning takes patience. Social media trains your brain to expect instant reward for zero effort. And once your brain adapts to that, everything else starts to feel like a chore. That's not accidental. That's the trap. One of the biggest lies social media tells you is that you're being productive when you're actually just consuming. You watch motivational videos, you save business tips, you screenshot quotes, you follow successful people. It feels like growth. It feels like progress. But most of the time, it's just mental junk food. Information without action isn't growth, it's distraction. You know more than ever, but execute less than ever. And because you feel busy, you don't feel guilty. You confuse stimulation with progress. The trap isn't laziness. The trap is false momentum. You feel like you're moving forward when in reality you're standing still. And while you're consuming other people's lives, your own life is quietly waiting for you to show up. Comparison has always existed, but social media turned it into a 24/7 experience. You're no longer comparing yourself to your neighbors or classmates. You're comparing yourself to the best moments of millions of people. Perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect lifestyles, perfect success stories. And your brain doesn't say, "They're showing highlights." Your brain says, "Why isn't my life like this?" You compare your behind the scenes to their highlight reel, your day 1 to their year 10, your real life to their brand. And no matter how well you're doing, someone online is always doing better. So content meant to inspire slowly starts to intimidate. Content meant to motivate starts to suffocate. Instead of feeling encouraged to act, you feel pressured to measure up. And over time, your self-worth starts to get outsourced to strangers. That's the trap. Social media doesn't just affect what you do, it affects who you think you are. You start asking yourself what content performs best, what version of me gets attention, what do people want from me? And slowly, without realizing it, you stop becoming yourself and start becoming a product. You shape your personality around engagement. You edit your opinions. You soften your truth. You exaggerate your life. Not because you're fake, but because the algorithm rewards certain behaviors. And the scariest part is, you can lose yourself while being applauded. You can be praised for a version of you that isn't real. That's when the trap fully closes. So, what's the solution? It's not deleting social media forever. It's not becoming anti-technology. It's intentional use. You stop scrolling randomly and start consuming with purpose. You create more than you consume. You use social media as a tool instead of a replacement for life. You remind yourself that social media is a highlight, not a home. Your real life exists offline. Your growth happens quietly. Your value doesn't come from validation. And once you truly understand that, the trap starts to lose its power. Social media didn't trap you overnight, and it won't release you overnight either. But awareness is the first step. The moment you see the trap, you get to decide how close you stand to it. Use social media, but don't live in it, because your life isn't meant to be scrolled through. It's meant to be lived. The most important moments of your life will never come with a notification.